Alright. These guys are going to go find a new home that is not my bookshelf. I just simply don't have room for them. Does not mean that they are bad books. And these are books that I still need to find a place for, which is a problem if you have not seen the current state of my bookshelf. Okay, and this is day 2, and this is what we have. All these books have to magically fit on this. And like I said yesterday, I'm not a fan of this, but this is what we have to work with for right now. So, some of you can relate to this. If you look here, Ember and the Ashes series, yeah, my covers aren't the same, and I refuse to buy a new edition. So it just looks bad. And is my understanding, the 4th book is going to have this cover and not this. I know it's a first world problem. And Red Queen was damaged when I got it, but they gave it to me for half price, so I can't complain too much. And I am fully aware that I have multiple copies of Sarah Dessen's books, but I really don't care. So this is kind of what we are working with right now. I'm really not a fan of this. Christine's hidden in the corner and it makes me sad. If you have not read Again But Better, you should. And you should also follow Christine, Polo Banana Books. She's amazing. And that is all my Sarah J. Maas books in that big pile. Getting smashed and you can't see their pretty faces. So yeah, we'll keep going at it, I guess. Right, and believe it or not, we have made progress. It might not look like it. If you saw earlier, this stack was a lot higher. I think I have 2 copies of that. I'll put one right there. I used to have this in my classroom. I kind of forgot about it, but it kind of goes with my room, so I think I'll use it up here to hide some of my books. Some of my larger books that, okay, my shelf is really cheap, and if Aragon books are just going to bend it. These might actually fit in here. Maybe not. I want to bend them. A little wobbly, but nobody will ever know. I don't know where else I'm going to put these. I think I am just going to have to break down, put some on one of my other shelves, which involves me loading these up in my vehicle and taking them to another place. So that might be where we head next, to where I keep all of my teaching stuff. So yeah. Have you guys ever had that surprise when you open a book, especially a nonfiction book, and you discover that it has colored pictures and very short articles that are written like a newspaper? So Chronicle of the World, I've had this book for a long time, never really looked at it until today. It's raining, I have nothing better to do with my life. So I opened it, and it has these really cool articles and a little timeline for the year. This will make my life so much easier, especially since the internet has been failing me as of late. So yeah, that's what we're working with. So update. As you can tell, it is a lot smaller than yesterday. This is my current read, Frostblood. Really haven't gotten into it. I'm only 41 pages in. So far, it's not a bad read, but I really can't tell you much about it. It is kind of your stereotypical young adult fantasy book. It says it's supposed to be like Red Queen. Kind of getting those vibes a little bit so far, but it's not a copycat like the reviews will lead you to believe. So as you guys can see, I did manage to get most of my research books together. These are not all that I have used, but just ones that my library didn't have access to. So down here, we kind of have some random contemporaries in the corner. Then all my Cassie Clare and City of Brass books are also thrown in here. This is a book that my students recommended to me. It's The Collector by K.R. Alexander. Haven't read it yet, but I got it for free, so can't complain too much. And then this book up here, zoom out so you guys can see it. Blended by Sharon M. Dapper. This is a really good contemporary for middle grade. Older readers will also enjoy it. It's about this girl whose parents are divorced and she is shuffled between them weekly. And she's also mixed race or biracial, which brings up a lot of issues in the world today for middle grade. Down here we have some old school Meg Cabot, Pants on Fire. I've read this a while ago. And then we have behind it my Grisha verse books, The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I'm going to butcher this title without looking. The Star-Touched Queen and Carvel, my Sarah J. Maas books, another contemporary. Down here is more, at least this side, minus the Murillo books, is my contemporary books, some more fantasy, Harry Potter, Vampire Academy, some horror books, and over here is like my Divergent, Hunger Games, some more horror and thriller books. So this is what we are going to go work with for now. I am going to be taking some books over to my other shelf, so hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys along for that. I don't know how the lighting will work over there. on the best of days it is pretty poor. So we'll see what happens. Now tomorrow I am going book shopping. I've been in the mood to read Fangirl for a long time. I read it several years ago from the library and they got rid of it. So I'm hoping our bookstore will have it, but it seems like every time I'm looking for a book, they conveniently have it out of stock. So next time you probably see this shelf, it will be completely different. That's okay. We'll try this for now, see how it works. I do post regularly. I do book previews, book trailers, book hauls, anything like that. And I also have a blog where I post book reviews, author interviews, book excerpts. What else did I post on there? A little bit of everything book related. So if you are looking for books that aren't out yet, check back on my blog. This month, so far I've been sent 4 arcs that I'm super excited about. And I also have something fun coming at the end of the month where I am interviewing a dragon. So check back regularly for updates. Don't forget to add me on Goodreads. And I will see you guys later.